Welcome back here to Frozen Valley Aviation, where we left off last time with a little bit of a time lapse gaining ourselves some money. Now what I've been doing in the last couple hours is, well, first of all, as you can probably see in the bottom right corner, gaining us more money, just going through and skipping through days and days, just didn't change anything, and we were able to make ourselves a lot more money, about $400,000 a day, as you can see from yesterday. And on top of that, I also did a bunch of research projects. So as you can see, we have both of these project groups done. We have a whole bunch of stuff that's no longer here. It won't show it to you. But notably, we have subway entrances now, which are going to help us get more passengers into the airport. We have de-icing stations, and most notably, medium aircraft. So the goal of this here episode is to get ourselves a whole new wing set up right here. And we're going to have a new world entrance come up here, a new runway here, and it's going to be completely disconnected from this area right here. So I've just gotten a bunch of research done that helps us do that. So bigger stuff and stuff that'll help us out there. And now we have the money to set up that terminal without having to get a loan. So that should help our wallet significantly. I've also added this tower, which allows us to get 50 more flights per day, which is very helpful because that's a lot more money in our pockets, as well as this weather station, which it allows us higher airport ratings so we can get better contracts. But let's just swing right on into it and start building this new section. So first thing I want to do is actually just set up our runway up here, and it's going to be pretty far out of the way, right up in this top corner here, like so. We don't have any contractors on site, so we can basically plan this all out and get all our money back if we want, and that's what I'm going to do first of all. Get our ramp straight off of this, and we're going to set up our taxiway that goes directly to it. There we go. So that's all set up like that, and then I think I'm going to figure out how many stands I can hook up to a baggage bay, and we're going to start with that many. So I think we're just going to start with 7 medium stands that'll come off of this runway. So this thing I'm going to have come straight down, and then we're going to leave a little bit of space, and it's going to come around here so we can hopefully deal with a lot of congestion by doing it this way. There we go. So that'll leave us enough space, and there we go. We have our 8 stands. I think I said 8. Either way, that's what we're going with. We'll set up this taxiway here. Okay, there we go. We have all our stands and all the connections set up. Now let's set up our terminal here. Now we're not going to want it too terribly wide. 5 should probably do it. Maybe let's do 6, and we can set up some second floor shops because this will all be secure. Maybe just 5. Let's go for 5. We'll put all our shops on the second level, shops and restaurants and stuff, so we shouldn't have an issue. Now we're gonna have to connect up our road here, our service road. So it's just gonna come around this corner, and our service road is gonna go down like so, and then we're gonna bring it over and connect it here like so. So all these services that we have here can make it all the way over to here. We're just going to connect them underground, and they will be good. There we go. We have our tunnel that connects them now. Now we need, before here, we need to make a security. So 3 checkpoints is working well for us here. May as well accelerate this, we'll make more money that way. If I do 3 large checkpoints, I think that'll be good, and we'll leave room for expansion. Okay, there we go. We have our area set out. Okay. And we now just have to set up our terminal. So how big is this entrance to this terminal? It's a little bit small. So we'll set this one up a little bit bigger and work with it once we have it done. So about that size should be enough for all of our baggage desks and all of that, as well as a baggage claim. So I'm pretty happy with that size there. So I'm just going to set up all of our outside infrastructure. Let's see what it looks like when that's done. Okay, so now we have all the infrastructure set up that we need. We have 4 parking lots set up here, a whole bunch of taxi stands and bus stuff here, and we also have this here. Now this tunnel will take you down into here, and this is actually to take you all the way to this staff building, so the staff can go in between these 2 buildings. I'm not sure if this is going to work. I'm just going to have to check, make sure this works. So now that this is all set up, I think we're going to have to call in some contractors and do a little time lapse here. And that should be pretty cool. I'm also going to set up a temporary little delivery site right here. Contractors, they can walk. That's fine. Okay, let's get this done here. 144 of the finest contractors money can buy. Let me just check my contracts here. Actually, see if we can't get more on here. We have some contracts to figure out. I'm actually going to do that before we start the contractors. So there is actually a better deal out here. So we are actually going to terminate our contract with Brickley here, and we're going to go with Blue Build Construction Limited, because they're actually cheaper per person and they offer me more contractors. And right now we're going to need lots and lots of contractors. So perfect, we have that contract written up. Let's get all these contractors in here and start moving. Sitting here watching, looks like we've got a bit of an issue on our runway here. We've had a plane catch a bird strike, but I have actually picked up fire trucks since the last time we had an issue like this, so this won't be an issue at all. And I also did set up a small hangar over here. And yeah, these guys just want to have everything done, but I was just gonna look at that. He's gonna need repair now. Probably ambulance. And thinking of it, we should probably set up a medium repair bay, because we don't want to get caught in a situation where we can't actually repair. And we'll keep this time lapse a roll. Okay, so the hired guys pretty well got all this stuff done here. Now it's time that we start working on this terminal. So this is going to be our security exit out that way. So we're going to set up our secure zone, and it's going to be right about from there on out. There we go. So this is now all our secure area. Passport, no, not passports. This is not an international flight area. We'll set up 4 for now. And we're going to set up 2 secure zone exits to get out of here, and we should be good with that, I think. Okay, looks like I didn't do my math perfectly. We'll only get 1 in there, so that is what it is. Should be fine, though. I think it'll be alright. First thing we need to set up, besides what we've already set up, is check-in desks here. So we're going to have either 1 or, I think we're going to have 3 baggage bays, so we're going to set up quite a few check-in desks here, like that, and we're going to just set the rest of this as a secure area up till here with a door, because this is where all our staff are going to be coming from and going. So we're going to make this all a staff zone, like so, and we're going to start working on our belting here. Now, we do need to set up a building to put our first baggage bay in, and I think that should do us. Not quite sure why anyone's coming in here. They really shouldn't be. It's not really great. I should set these up as a terminal, but I'm going to have to learn how to do that first. For now, what I think I'm going to do is something like this. Set up a 7x5 area here, another 7x5 area there. And I'm just going to make an underground walkway that goes in between these 2 areas. So if a person does get dropped off here, they can make it the other way. Okay, and then we're going to need an escalator in here. Same thing on this side. 2 escalators and an elevator. And we will call that good with that. And just pop some doors on the front here. And there we go. We now have an underground walkway that solves a problem that we never really should have had. Yep, it's working people are able to use it even though it's not been properly built yet. It's just been planned out. But you know what? As long as it's working, that's good enough for me. And we're going to have to set up some of these power walkers. One going that way, one going that way, the whole way down, I think. Well, that has wound up being a very, very expensive tunnel, but I think that should be our issue just about solved. This object crosses different zones. Well, this is a staff zone, and so should this be. Okay, so that all appears to be working. We have now dealt with that issue. Now, let's figure this out here. This should all be good. We just got to set up these stands, set them up, connect baggage bay, set up a baggage claim here, and then we should be good to go. Okay, so we got everything built here. We got our little tunnel here. Now, I think it's time we start setting up all of these terminals here. Shouldn't take too long, so I'll just get that done. Okay, so we've got all that planned out. Now let's start making our taxiway here. Should be pretty simple. Not really anything complicated going on here. Okay, so we got our taxiway all set up. And now what I think we need to do is set up our baggage area. These guys are all confused still. They're in the wrong area. This whole area right there, that's going to all be baggage claim. And we're just going to have this thing snake back and forth, so everyone can get their bags there. And here is where our this is all going to come in. So I really should have invested in the high-speed belts, but that's fine. It shouldn't be too big of an issue. There we go. That'll kind of come into that staff area. Now here we go. We need to have our escalator go down here from here. And we need an escalator up right there. And that should go, yeah, right perfectly into there. There we go. So we just have to hook these two puppies up. So this guy is that's our departure side, right? Departure, yes, okay. Well, let's hook up our departures here. It has a long way to go actually from the departure side, but here it is. It kind of comes out in the middle of nowhere, doesn't it? And we're actually going to have that come like that, go out like that, and then come up. There we go. We now have that baggage bay all set up. So we are going to, well, first off, we're going to connect it to the baggage depot thing. Check room requirements. Conveyor belts aren't in there yet. Okay, we can't open it then. What is his problem? I did not want this thing to accept flights yet. Okay, that's not good. We weren't ready. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, this is not good. Gonna close all these stands first off. Oh no, that guy's gonna be there a while. Okay, we need to buy a stair truck for him. Just one for now. And we're gonna need a pushback truck as well to get him out of here. Why did he decide to come now? Oh, I guess it is all set up for people to come in, but I don't want that many coming right away. So baggage handling is all set up. And we can have 8 medium stands. Isn't that snazzy? Because that's how many I have thought of here. So there we go. We'll just connect up all our baggage bays here. Okay. So all our baggage is connected. And we're just going to connect up all our desks here. So in theory, we should actually be all ready for our guests to start coming and using this side of the airport. The runway's open, everything's all open here. Oh yeah, all our underground conveyor belts are already set up. And this part of the baggage is just about done here. We'll keep making improvements to the terminal, but we are just about finished here. Or we can start to have people using this terminal while we finish it up. First of all, let's put in some nice flooring first though. There we go. Now she really looks like a complete terminal. And we're going to actually have to connect up a service road to this thing before we open up. Here we go. She's all connected up, ready to go. What's he need still? Boarding. So we have actually catered to this guy. Boarding not started. Pushback not initiated. Okay. He is connected up. Do the folks just not know where to go? Okay, so a little bit of time and that plane will be out of here. We also need to build up a fence or else we're going to start having some issues here. There we go. We have our fencing all around there, and look at that. Our first medium plane is already heading out. He's quite a bit bigger than these guys, as you can see. And here we have another one coming in right as he leaves. Isn't that handy? And he'll pull in there. He'll unload. Would you just look at that? Working like a dream. Okay, so this area is up and running. We have no passenger service agents. It looks like we have a shortage. And security officers, I knew that. And ramp agents. Okay, so we need to hire some staff here. So, janitors, let's hire 2 more. Passenger service agents, hire quite a few more of them, and a lot more ramp agents. and security officers. So when we have these new planes coming in, what are we going to need to have on site? We're going to need to have pushback truck. Well, I got 2 more of those. We're going to get 3 more baggage trucks, 3 belt loaders. That'll speed us up. 2 more stair trucks since we already have one. We have catering trucks. We have cabin cleaners. We don't have a de-icing service yet, so... Oh boy, I don't like that sound. 3 Jet A1 Maverick fuel trucks. What was that sound about? I don't know. Guess nothing important. So what I think we'll do is just open up all these stands, and if there's issues, we'll deal with them as they come. But we need to start making money from these guys. At the moment, they aren't making us anything at all. And with all those open, we should be able to tap out the maximum amount of flights that we have per day. And we are still making money with those ones all closed, so that's good. We should be making some pretty good money now. Seems like everyone's pretty happy with our airport except for the security. Ooh, we don't have any baggage security at all in this area. Did not even think of that. You can't find your baggage claim. Sure you can. It's right here. Oh, there. Now you can find it. It's open. There's your issue. Okay. That's what I mean. We're just dealing with issues as they come. Now these bags have a long way to go before they get to where they're going. Yeah. I should have invested in the high-speed belts, but that is what it is. Probably will still be there in time to load the plane when it comes to it. But I'm going to build a little 8x6 room. That's going to be just our baggage security room. So we're just going to route the bags through here and just have some pretty solid security for this area. Because these are the big medium flights. We're going to need higher security in my opinion. Okay, so for this one, I'm actually thinking I'm going to do something I don't usually do. We're going to have inbound and outbound security checks. So on the top end of this here, I'm actually going to divide it. Won't be even, but that is what it is. We're going to have... Top part is going to be inbound baggage, and the bottom part is going to be outbound. So first off, we should do our outbound, because that is the bigger concern. So this is what I think is the best way to set this up. I'm going to do first off our baggage scanner. It's going to tell us if anything bad has come in at all. Then we're going to have checks for every single type of issue that could have made it to the first scanner. This is a very, very strict security system, so you don't want to get flagged for any of this. Then it's going to have to go through a final scanning station, and if it's still good after that, we think it's good. So there we go. Once it's done, it all gets carried down this conveyor belt, and if it's no good, it's going straight into the baggage destroyer. There is going to be no mercy for bags in this airport. None at all. Okay, so that'll figure itself out as that all gets built, which will be perfect. I think we need a security officer running this, and we're going to have the exact same setup on the top line here, and that's just going to be for our departure area. Okay, so our outbound flights are now all set up, so they will come in here. They'll come here from the baggage desk. They'll come all the way up here and around, and then they'll go up. You see them go in there, and then they come through all these scanners, come down, around through here, and up into the departures area right about now. There that bag goes. And when they're coming into the airport, they'll come this way, come around to here, up there, up all through all these scanners, down again, and down they will go to the baggage claim. So all of this stuff should end up over here, and that is perfect. So baggage is all set up. What is your problem? There's no stair truck. Where is my stair truck? There's one. Do we need more stair trucks? We need more stair trucks. Get more stair trucks. Okay, we got 4 more stair trucks. We should have enough now. We also should get a subway entrance, in my opinion. One there. Well, those are $100,000. We're not going to get 2 of those there. We're just going to get 1. We're not going to splurge. And we're going to get 1 more right there. Just build our sidewalk here and our sidewalk here. And there we go. This area is now all set up for boarding. Let's see how much we're making a day now that those are up and running. We lost a lot of money last hour. Yesterday we made $100,000. Today we have lost that much, but that's because we would be turning a profit, but I did spend $322,000 today. So that would do it. That'll do it to you 9 times out of 10. Now we offer all our services, right? Yes, we do. Okay, so I've actually just had a little read here, and how I've set this up is actually all wrong. So we're going to completely tear this all down and reset it up. Okay, that's a little bit more like it. That way, we were having everything just about going to here now. But it'll come through here. If it doesn't like it, it goes down to this row. If this thinks it's good, it goes back up and goes to the plane. If this doesn't like it, it goes to this scanner, which should have someone manning it. Oh, they'll get here eventually. Yeah, then we should have a lot better situation here at the airport. We just have to do the same thing up here. There we go. We have the security guy. Oh, he was here. Okay, here comes another one. There we go. Now we have someone running the security here. So we shouldn't have an issue with bags wrongly getting put in the wrong area. So is there anyone getting on flights right now? Oh yeah, there goes some bags. So we'll see how the system all works. Yeah, and here come a bunch of bags. They'll come up right about now. Yeah. So they're all getting detected, and they'll come down to the bottom here. He decides whether they're good or not, and passing more through than there. Actually, Sigrid Sar. Oh yes, so she's getting her figured here. And the bags are coming through pretty quick, so we're not having too many issues. And there we go. Our departure and all that is all set up. Well, when they do decide to work properly, they will come down through here, come through this whole system, through all these checks. Here, we'll see them now. Yeah, there they come. They'll just come around up until here. They'll come through all these checks just like they do over there. And they'll just be checked by this one last guy here. And if there's no problems, they'll go right on through. Which they shouldn't be, because they should have been checked at another airport, but you never know. Okay, so that's all set up. Now what else should we need in this terminal? So look at this. It's getting catered to. The belt loader's getting them loaded up quickly. The turnaround time is pretty quick on these. Baggage loading in progress. So that's happening. Baggage unloading in progress. They got that done. Baggage boarding not started. And pushback is not started. Refueling was not requested with that aircraft. Okay. Do we offer avgas? We don't offer. Oh, we need. Oh my goodness. We need Jet A1 fuel like yesterday. That is such a necessity. Holy Fritz, how are we missing out on that? Medium Jet A1. Put that right here. That is really important that we have that, because that is a lot of money we're missing out on with these bigger jets. And this underground walkway I made is getting used quite heavily. They're just flying between terminals. It's very handy actually. They'll go through there, come up through here, and then wherever they need to be. We do not need that many hired guys there, because this is only going to take a couple to make this depot. Now, do we have any A1 or Jet A1 fuel? Yeah, we do. We have 3. They're just sitting around doing nothing right now. So come on, let's get this built today. Today would be preferable to get that done. Okay, and here's our departures. Yeah, that's perfect. That's all working. We just need to get this station here built. Where is this? Is this the only thing I need them to build right now? There's one object to construct, and they're just messing around today. Here we go. Now they're building this terminal here. There we go. That's all set up. Now we're going to offer Jet A1. There we go. And this needs to be filled. We have a contract for that. That's perfect. And that refill truck is right here. So it's going to cost us a lot right off the gate, but we'll make money on that, because we will upcharge them for the fuel. This stand. Are we at our max capacity for flights? We are not. We should be having some more flights come in. For some reason, we're not being able to fill up capacity, but maybe that's just a matter of waiting till that's all done. We do need more baggage trucks. We do need more Jet A1 vehicles. We'll get 3 more. We'll call that good enough. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to make back money that we were making before. We made $17,000 last hour. So these stands should start to have some more demand soon. Once they get more used to being used, and there we go. That should pick up. And we should be making more money from that. That'll be perfect. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. We'll figure that out later. We need to... It's a Sunday. Maybe that's why. We've just about maxed out all our contracts. 51-20-70 flights. Maybe it plans them later on. Yeah. Okay, so today we're pretty full up. All our small stands and our medium aircraft stands aren't quite so full. Do we need to sign some more contracts? Maybe. Oh... Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We have a lot more contracts to sign. And sign those contracts we will. Okay. Now we shouldn't have issues. We now have way more airlines that'll fly in here. And we should be able to fill up that capacity, no problem, of 125. We're going to have to build a bigger airport towers pretty soon here. What else do we need? Do we have a catering service? Do we offer this right now? Yes, we do. So how much does catering actually make us, and all those other services we offer? Fuel sales, very high per day. Catering, not that much. Cabin cleaning, not too much. De-icing, we don't offer that yet. Hangar repair usually makes us a little bit. That's just something we have to have. Passenger fees are quite high. Baggage handling fees, short-term parking fees, there we go. Franchise rent, sales cut. Okay, here's another issue. These guys are not happy with us. We have to re-sign contracts here. This one is Swift Veg, I'm pretty sure. Make sure you get it. And this one would be, I think, La French. How much is that? 462, 628, 790. Yeah, you get it. Petite Bichon. Pretty sure that was the one. There we go. Now we should be making a lot more money. Because these restaurants were shut down on us a little bit. And their contract is ended, so we need to start a new one. And we have AS to go for quite a bit an hour. There you go. You get that place. There we go. All our contracts have been re-signed. And we're making money. We are actually going to set up a de-icing depot here. A medium one. A de-icing pad, I should say. And they're going to have to circle around for it. Or should I set it up like this? We'll set it up over here. And to get there, we're going to need to set up a taxiway. And there we go. So that's all getting built. We'll set up our taxiway there. Shouldn't be too complicated. Just got to buy ourselves a de-icing truck now. We will just need 2. Okay. I was just noticing we're not making much money. And that's because no one's getting boarded. We need a lot more passenger service agents. We are at a very high deficit passenger service agents. So we need to hire a bunch of these because we actually don't have enough to board all of our aircraft because we need them at the desks here. Yeah, everything's boarding late. Where are all our passenger service agents? What are they doing? Are they running these desks? There's only a couple running those desks. I don't know what's going on here. There's a couple here. Yeah, there's still a lot of jobs that are needed for passenger service agents. I was looking at our economy. I'm like, we're losing money today. And that's because none of our planes are actually getting out. They're getting unloaded and everything. They're all ready to go, but we don't have the passenger service agents here waiting to load them into the plane. Yeah, see, all these desks are, every chair is filled up. Everyone's kind of sleepy. But we need more passenger service agents to go run the desks and get people boarded. Because we're not making money when these guys are just sitting here like this. There we go. This airplane got boarded, and then he's done. Okay, perfect. There we go. Now we're making money because the plane started moving. Okay, perfect. I was getting a little worried there. Yeah, last hour we made 12 grand. And over the last 24 hours we were losing money. Today we've lost $100,000, but we spent 140. So we would have made 40 grand today. We usually make like 200 grand. But no planes were moving, so we weren't making anything at all. Yeah, we now have enough passenger service agents to get everyone moved. What is your problem? There's no stair truck. Yes, there is. It's right there. Just hold your horses. Good. Yeah. Bags should. Oh my goodness. We're going to have tons of bags coming through the system. Yeah, look at this. Look at all the bags coming through here. And on the return side, oh yeah, there's going to be a lot. Vehicles. What are we low on? Baggage trucks. We need 4 more baggage trucks. Okay, we're going to get big ones. No sense cheaping out. It'll be better to do it this way. 4 of those. We do need another avgas truck. No, we'll keep avgas the way it is. Baggage truck. Still need 4 more. That's fine. Pushback truck. We still need 1 more of those. And belt loaders. Let's get 2 more of those. There we go. Airport should be moving much better now. Yeah, okay. We're making money an hour here. We've just about broke even on this hour, 20 minutes in. 20 grand is what we made last hour. So we've got all our contracts figured out here. Let's see let's see how our economy is doing now. Last hour we did lose money. That doesn't sound right. Shouldn't be. Our expenses are pretty high. Let's see here. Are we not moving aircrafts again? Are we having issues? We are short on ramp agents now. Okay, so that's giving us a slowdown. And service technicians. Okay, ramp agents and service technicians. That's the aim of the game now. We have enough passenger service agents, right? Yeah, okay, we have enough passenger service agents. So we need service technicians and ramp agents because we're at short supply. And we're just going to keep hiring staff until everything works smoothly again. And we can continue making more and more money. Because right now, planes are getting stuck here, not moving. Here they're just waiting for boarding. That's passenger service agents, but I think they should be boarding, soon. They'll be boarding in the next hour. So they're not behind. No one here is behind. You guys are all good. Yeah, and so are you guys. Boarding not started. So, yeah, we just need to hire more staff and we should be making money again. Yeah, see, look at that. We made $31,000 last hour compared to losing money. So, it's just a matter of getting enough staff. Yeah, see, now that I've hired all of these, planes are getting moving quicker and we need more of everything else. So, we still need more ramp agents. And apparently there's 100 jobs available for janitors. So, first of all, that should be enough passenger service agents. And we'll hire a bunch more janitors and they can kind of work as they work. They're not going to slow down our airport any. Hokey Fritz, yeah, we have a lot of We have a lot coming into the airport now. Yeah, look at all the baggage scanners. They're all busy. That's outgoing. This is incoming. Okay, there we go. Things are working better now. And we're short ramp agents again, so we gotta hire more of those. Still short ramp agents. Okay, I think we're okay now. We now have enough jobs for everyone. There should be 0 slowdowns. None at all. Baggage trucks, we still need more. Belt loaders, we still need more pushbacks. And catering trucks. And look at that. Now that everything's working better, look at the money flow in. That is... Oh, okay, Fritz. Okay, I guess we had to buy some supplier purchases. Yeah, what did we get hit with so hard last hour? Because we were up at $30,000. Previous hour... Okay, yeah, supplier purchase. We still made money after spending $33,000 on supplier purchases, so we shouldn't have to spend any this week or this hour. Stair trucks. We are short on stair trucks. We need more of those, because that seems to be a common issue I'm having right now. Stair trucks. Come on, we need more stair trucks. Okay, now everything's working much smoother, and we're making more money again. $50,000 in supplier purchases. These better be making us money. I think they are in the long run. But oh, do they hurt up front. And we're still short ramp agent. Oh, because we keep buying more equipment that needs to be hauled around, but we aren't upping the amount of ramp agents we have. Okay, I see why that keeps becoming an issue. What are we short now? Baggage trucks. We're short baggage trucks. That's slowing us down. We need more baggage trucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Sure. How many more do we need? 2 more on top of that. Okay, good. Neos. Ramp agents. Let's get more. And it's just janitors we're short on now. Okay, perfect. And planes are moving pretty smoothly. I've made a better taxiway for this thing here, so it's moving a lot smoother. Basically, we want our runways running non-stop. I never want to see an empty like this. I never want to see empty ones of these, and I never want to see these empty. And I basically, to do that, we have to have these runways going non-stop. Like, see, that guy comes down, this guy lands. Just constant. So that way, we're using our runways to the max. And what I might do to improve us there is open this to general aviation and set up a couple general stands. I don't know if I'll do that, actually. Maybe I will. If I set up a whole bunch of these, because that runway is not really getting used to its full potential, is it? It's quite often not. Well, right now it is. Right now, if you look at it, it is unreal busy. And I can get rid of these stands at any point anyways. Oopsie, we actually have to leave room for a taxiway in there, don't we? There we go, that'll get built. That'll just be a little bit of extra money. Because this runway is not actually getting... it's not being used constantly. Which is what I want. I really don't want any downtime at all on the runways. We've almost maxed out our maximum amount of flights per day. Commercial flights, that is. But you see, right now, there's no one landing or taking off on this runway. That means we could... be making more money if we had general aviation landing. See there, it took a while for that one to come. Oh, figure it out. Just okay, there we go. That got real choppy. See, there's lots of points in time where nothing is happening, where things could be happening. So if we open this up to general aviation, we can mitigate those times. Okay, there we go. So those are starting to get built. They'll have yeah, see there, we got some general aviation coming in. We do have some problems with animals on the runway, but I have built some fences, so that won't be an issue pretty soon. That stupid fox needs to get out of the way. Because we see, yeah, it's causing slowdowns here with that fox there. That's okay. This fence will get built pretty quick, and we won't have an issue with animals anymore. There we go. So we now have room for general aviation again, which is perfect. What's that? Dangerous baggage has been suspected to be loaded? Well, there ain't no way that suspicious baggage was loaded. None at all. Because we have this set up properly. So, guess that is what it is. Yeah, we have tons of flights here. See, this runway, this is the original runway from this airport. It's just being used constantly. 100% of the time. This is an only commercial runway as well. So, these are commercial flights just constantly using this runway. Yeah, see, he's taken off. This is a general aviation runway. He takes off, he lands. He gets off the runway, someone else will probably come land here. Maybe not. No, not quite. This one's not being fully utilized. But yeah, there someone comes. And over here we have these stands, and this runway should be getting used a lot more now. But either way, we have lots and lots of flights coming in. And this de-icing depot won't be getting used right now, but in the future it should be. What's the problem here? Okay, this road's getting built. We can offer services to these stands. So now we're kind of in a situation where we are making a ton of money per hour. Last hour we made $41,000, as you can see there. Very productive hour because we had no expenses, which is nice. Usually we have supplier purchases, which cost a lot more. But when we don't have to pay that, we are making a ton of money. Oh boy, what's that sound about now? Dangerous baggage. I don't know how dangerous baggage is getting through. It's happened a couple times now. That is what it is. Not quite sure where. Okay, so this is a big money sucker for us. Yeah, that costing us a lot of money. $62,000. 74 grand for those supplier purchases are for that fuel. And that usually makes us, fuel sales is up around $200,000 per day. So, oh my goodness, I haven't looked at our daily cash flow in a while. $359,000. Oh yeah, look at our money. We're almost up at 3 million again. This terminal is almost already paid for itself in this time of just taking me to set up this episode and get everything running smoothly. Goodness. You know what that means? It's time to start our operations. You probably don't know what that means, but I know what that means. We're gonna start working on our large aircraft permit. We're gonna pull everyone off of these cost reductions, and we're also going to start working on our ultimate commercial license. Okay, so we're just going to hire a whole bunch of administrators to get this done, because in the next episode we're going to be working on our large aircraft terminal, and that's going to be pretty exciting. And our airport actually has a 79% average, 78 I should say, average rating, and all of them are green. So what are our problems here? Okay, we need more bathrooms, and we need higher quality shop franchises, and our terminal quality is kind of low. But other than that, we are doing quite well. So what I'm going to do, real quickly, before I do the time lapse of where we gain a lot of money, is I'm going to build this top part here, and we're going to set up a bunch of shops and a bunch of little franchises and stuff. And bathrooms, that should be plenty big enough. We'll work with that. Okay, perfect. Well, let's just wait till they get that built. Okay, so this upstairs is pretty well built now. Now what we're going to do right away here is set up our bathrooms, because passengers tend to like that. And we're going to set them up to be about that big. So one of these bathrooms is actually going to be bigger than the other, and that is what it is. But bathroom 1, bathroom 2. This one will be ladies' room. This one will be the boys' room. Okay, there we go. So those bathrooms are now set up. So that'll make all our guests very happy, because up until now there were actually no bathrooms in this terminal. So there we go. We're gonna want to set up franchise restaurants up here too. So how are we gonna set those up? We're gonna have a nice one here. Okay. So this first food room is gonna be like this, and we're gonna want to have nice restaurants. Right here we go. We're gonna look at our best contract. 4-star. He needs. Okay, our room is big enough. We need 4 cooking station, 4 armchairs, plants, tables, and a cafe counter. 692. Let's see who pays us the most per rent. 692. Yes. Okay, so we will go to their standards. Cooking station's 4. Okay, let's do that first. Okay, and we have fulfilled all their needs. So there we go. High-end restaurant. There you go. This is now your franchise room. And we are going to give them special flooring of this white concrete tile, and the rest of the terminal will be finished with marble, like the other 2 terminals, or the bottom floor and the other terminal, I should say. Okay, there's that one restaurant, and then what I think we'll do is we'll have a little cafe here and a shop. And that should be good for this terminal, I think. So a shop will go here. So first of all, we're going to fulfill the needs of the highest bidder here. Highest bidder, Traveler Shop, 677. Paper plane for 716. They need 8 shelves, a cashier's desk, and that's all they need. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that should be everything they need there. Paper plane. This is now your shop. And this franchise room will be for a cafe. The Koopa. Who's going to give you the most money, actually? I don't care what you do as long as you pay me. 468. Koopa. 6 display fridges and a cafe counter. That is all you need. Perfect. And there we go. They're all happy, so we're signing that contract. We're all ready to go. They've actually almost already met their sales goal for the day, and this is not even lunch yet. They haven't sold, and... Okay, so we have these franchise rooms set up here. They're good to go. Perfect. Bit of a traffic jam here, actually, but it is what it is. Okay, so it looks like we're making money every single hour, which is good. So what I will do is I will try and find the best angle to catch all of our runways. Might be just like that. And then we're going to do another little time lapse here. Make some more money. And we almost have $4 million in the bank. So we should be able to set up Well, what we'll do in the next episode is buy up all of these spaces here, and we're going to set up a bunch of international runways and stuff. It's going to be pretty big developments. So, let's jump on into a time lapse, and then we'll have to call her a day. Hopefully that time lapse turned out just beautifully. Now, as you might have seen, we have now completed every single project there is to do. We have no more R&D to do, so now we can just work on cost savings. So we're going to work on this here and that there. We still have 6 available administrators. Project time, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Productivity boost, not that helpful. Marketing, this helps get us more money. Yeah, we'll do that. We got one more guy. He's going to work on union relations. All right. You know, we're going to pick up a bunch more administrators, you know, just so we can start bringing down costs. I think they should pay for themselves if we hire more of these. So we can actually only do 2 of these at once. So union relations, airline relations, and we're going to work on passenger satisfaction. We need 4 more administrators, and then that's the most we can really utilize. So we have the maximum amount of cost savings, salary cost reduction, upkeep cost reduction, airline relations, and union relations maxed out. So we should be pretty good. We shouldn't have issues with the union wanting more money. Dangerous baggage, I don't care. You can have your dangerous baggage. Regardless, we now have that tapped out. We have all the administrators we could ever want. We still have a shortage of janitors, but that's fine. The airport's clean enough. Let's have an overall look at the airport before we finish off here. We started with this road coming up here into this one parking lot into this terminal with just these couple here. Just this line of general aviation. Then we converted these and these into commercial stands, which are in desperate need of repair. And we added our terminals. We added this up here, which we need to re-sign our contracts again because we keep jipping them. The problem here is there's not enough people coming through here who actually want to purchase things that they'll actually come out of their way this far. So they're not actually getting enough people coming in. Yeah, these guys are having the same issue. But I'm just going to keep re-signing their contracts, and we can keep making money off of them even though we're kind of screwing them over a little bit. But that is what it is. $825 bucks. That's yours. Surprised this one's not making much money. Maybe it's too far out of the way. I'm not sure. Because there's a lot of people going through here, but I guess people don't want to go upstairs to go buy things. But that is what it is. So then we built, in this episode, we built this terminal. All these parking lots and all this here. We built this underground tunnel to deal with an issue we never really should have had. But that's so people can get between the two terminals and they can park here. We built this baggage detecting facility, which is working perfectly, might I add. This one's not. This is where all our issues are coming from, right here, because this is very simple. But you know what? There's not enough flights coming through here for me to worry about it. It doesn't pay. Put up this new hangar, new runway, all this. General aviation stands here. We now offer de-icing services for the smaller aircraft. We have this depot here, de-icing, all this, the whole 9 yards. Do we offer de-icing as a service? Because I have never seen someone use it. No, we don't. What? De-icing truck. I thought we had 2. Okay, well, now we have 2 more. And we need to sign some contracts here. De-icing. Who wants to give it to me for the cheapest? 682, 604. 604 at Olaf's? Good enough. There we go. We now offer de-icing. Come on. Where's this truck? There it is. Okay, there we go. Now we offer de-icing. Perfect. I'm just actually gonna wait till I wanna see a plane get de-iced before we end off. There we go. Here's a plane coming to get de-iced. No, let's get our trucks over there. They've got a long drive, so I can't blame them for taking a while. There, that would be our de-icing truck, right? Not the fuel truck. Bit of a traffic jam here, actually. Yeah, just give them a second, guys. De-icing trucks have got to make their way over there. There they come. There they go. We do have plenty of de-icing trucks, but we have a bit of a traffic issue here. So when we build the new terminal, it's going to be completely disconnected or partially disconnected from the old one. Yeah, look at this. That plane's getting de-iced perfectly. Oh, isn't that nice? There we go. So everything's working like a treat. We aren't having traffic issues like we had in the first episode. Everyone's working nicely here. Baggage area works perfectly. This is just about as many desks as we need. Lots of baggages coming in and out, and it's not a problem. We're not falling behind anywhere, and we're making lots of money per hour. What's our average per hour? Our average daily, yesterday we made almost $400,000. Today has just started, so we've only made $100,000. Average $38,000 last hour, $17,000 average. That's pretty good hourly, I think. And we also, what else have we unlocked here? Lots of stuff. Yeah, we've got our large stand, $400,000. So that's why I'm letting us get so much money here. We have a large aircraft hangar, $150,000. These we got. How much does a large runway cost? $1 million. So yeah. This new expansion of the airport is going to cost us a lot of money. And this large aircraft tower, $150,000. And this large radar, which will allow us to get to, I think, 350 flights per day. That's going to cost another $100,000. We've got a lot of spending to do in the next episode. It's going to be pricey. And we'll figure this all out in the next episode. But anyways, I'd like to thank y'all for watching if you did. And we'll have a next episode soonish to this one. And I hope you have yourself a wonderful evening.